demonstrators, protesters, agitators jumping up and down on law enforcement vehicles there. We did see at least one law enforcement official move in to push someone away. This is Chicago. It's only, I guess, 3:50 in the afternoon there. The worst stuff usually happens at night, so this does not bode well. We heard from Attorney General William Barr, David, and specifically, I'm glad you're with me because he used the phrase law and order. It was a very specific choice of words there, and that, of course, harkens back to Richard Nixon himself, whom you worked for, although I think the use of that phrase predates your time there. But why do you think Barr is using that? Why do you think that is something the administration is leaning so heavily into?
It's a code phrase. It is. It's more than a dog whistle. It's a very definite message to the base that I'm going to be tough on this. And that's the position he's taking. He's not. And what we need, and what the best presidents have done, is to heal, to calm things down, not to stir things up.
David, hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second here, because this is now erupting here. You see law enforcement coming in en masse to push these people who were so clearly vandalizing those police vehicles away. We see the uses of the shields. We see the uses of the batons to move the crowds and to move the people. Again, this is in Chicago right now, live pictures. We see water bottles being thrown and some kinds of ignited devices looking like firecrackers being thrown in the direction of law enforcement. The streets of America, David, in May of 2020. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's all right. But this is in some ways, this is so different from the 60s and 70s, John, because these protests come, of course, right on the heels of two other crises: the pandemic and the unemployment, the near depression that we're in right now. And who are the people being most hurt by both of those crises? They're people of color. And now to have this in addition just makes this a very difficult time. I have a sense, my God, things are falling apart. I don't remember the country trying to balance so many conflicting forces at once. I think this is a very important passage. It's a passage that calls out for wise leadership, understanding leadership. We're not seeing a lot of that yet, but we really need it going forward.
What do you say, David? What would you tell? You advise 4 presidents. What would you tell President Trump to say? And I don't want to, and I'm not telling you what to tell me, but I'm sort of sick of the, empathy's not his thing. He's not the healer-in-chief. What would you tell a generic president to say right now?
I would tell a generic president to listen, you've got to get this under control, but you need to be talking to the community leaders, the mayor, the governor, and others. You need to be talking to the faith community, and you want to bring